all alone atop the NFC East. Philly has some people thinking Super Bowl, but the teams they've beaten are a combined 5-14, and they lost to the only good team they faced, the Kansas City Chiefs. Cowherd, you just pissed off the entire Philly fan base. Are you buying the Eagles as the best team in the NFC?
Double down.
I think they are, but I did pick them. I'm not saying this to appease Philadelphia. I picked them to win the NFC East, and I said I thought they were the third best team before the season with a chance to be a dark horse Super Bowl team. We're going to find out Thursday, because I think the only two teams in the NFC that I don't see a huge flaw with are Carolina and Philly, and they play Thursday. Philadelphia, there's nothing they don't do at least reasonably well. Seattle's O-line's a mess. Packers, you can control the ball on the Packers, 17-play drives. I think Atlanta and Dallas defensively don't make you uncomfortable. I think Philly and Carolina, they can do it on both sides, mostly at a high level. They've got flaws, but I watch Philadelphia. I'm like, what don't they do at least reasonably well?
I'm not buying them yet. I need some more evidence and proof. 5-14, the record of the four teams they've beaten. They played my Kansas City Chiefs. I watched that game. Chiefs were a better team than them. I still have questions about Doug Peterson. They lost Darren Sproles. I'm not ready to go all in. Again, I still like Atlanta in the NFC. I like Carolina better than them in the NFC. Green Bay, I like better than them in the NFC. And we'll get to this later, but I'm still not convinced the Rams aren't really good. Mm-hmm. So I need more proof from Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm. I'm like on the fence with this one. I love Philly. I love what they're doing, but they started out 3-1 last year, and then it kind of took a turn for the worse. 4-1 right now. They've done some good things. I still just don't know about their vertical passing game. They've lost some guys, but they're still at the top of the league in third downs, which is an opportunity to keep the other team off the field, so they're controlling the time of possession. And, like I said, they're 4-1. So, they're on a week-to-week basis with me as far as what I see. And, Carson has done some great things, but they have to continue to show some consistency, if you ask me.
Outside of Kansas City, that's most of the league. Even New England now, I'm week to week. Yeah. Kansas City's the only team I'm in.
It's the NFL stock exchange. What are you going to do about it? It's
up and down.
Up and down. I like the team. A lot of momentum going for them. Momentum is there's no momentum like momentum. I heard that in Atlanta. And I believe that, though. When you get it, because I've been on some teams before where you get on a roll and you start to believe and you start playing, everything is clicking and clicking and clicking. But I love the quarterback. Can't tell me he's not the best young prospect in our game right now, I believe. And I think the future is going to be bright for him. And they're going to go as he goes, and he's playing some really good football right now. Are they the best team in the NFC? No, I think they're maybe a top 5 to me. The same teams that you guys like, I like those teams right now. Until you go beat those teams, I can't get on board yet.
I'll say this, a great stat in the NFL, if you go in the last 20 years, teams that are good on third down are good. Because the third down conversion rate is a symptom of many things. You get a push from the O-line. You're generally good at the line of scrimmage. You're well coached. You've got playmakers. You can get tough yards. That third down number for them, that's a real number. The other thing in Vegas is yards per play. Like if you can get 5.5 yards per play, you're intimidating people. You're running over people. There's a couple of numbers that tell you the Rams are good and the Eagles are good.
They've had the benefit of the Giants, Chargers, Cardinals, and a Redskins team I'm not sold on. Listen, I know this isn't the topic. I think Carolina's going to expose them Thursday.
You may be right.
I think if I had to bet today, Cam Newton is going to ball again on Thursday. And I was someone that was trying to toss a Hall of Fame jacket on Carson Wentz last year, 3 games into the season. And reality sunk in. So I'm kind of like Mike. They 3-1.